And I don't have a guest.
No, you don't.
But you said you have a surprise for me.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I do.
Okay, so no guest, but a surprise from Eric.
Oh,
And I have no idea what he's talking about.
no, you don't.
So what has he got in store for us tonight? Well, there I am. And here comes Eric. Eric's the surprise? Are you the surprise?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Okay.
All right, let me go ahead and get fixated, get situated, get annihilated.
See, you never know what this man's going to do.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is me once again, Eric Z, and we are live from the ever popular WHC Eagle Rising Studios in beautiful Sierra Vista. It is me, Eric Z, along with Rob. I'm sitting up higher in a chair, so now he looks like a midget. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
And look, he's wearing a t-shirt showing off the muscles, you know.
Well, you know, later on, I was at the gym, brother. You know,
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
just lifting window.
Yeah, he's showing off. Yeah, we're gonna arm wrestle here. Let's see who now.
Come on.
No, we're not. Yeah.
So today we were.
Oh, by the way, WHC does stand for Warrior Healing Center. For those who don't know acronyms, I'm doing the parentheses. Warrior Healing Center. WHC.
Warrior Healing Center
Yeah.
is of the turbo laser.
Yeah.
To get the freaking lasers on my foot. So let's see. What are some of the things that we could talk about today? Because we don't have no guest, we're looking for guests. If you are a veteran-owned small business, by all means, get with us. We would be more than happy to go ahead and give you that hour of fun, that tower of power that you deserve to be on here. Because what's better than no publicity? Free publicity.
We're free.
Free, very
We're free.
very free.
And our meeting now once a month we have a meeting. It's the second Tuesday of every month, right here at the Warrior Healing Center at 5:30. So that means next Tuesday, this very next Tuesday, next week, we are having our meeting for January, first meeting of 2023 here at the Warrior Healing Center. So again, if you're a veteran and you're any kind of business owner, join us and come in and find out how we can work together. We're actually doing, we got some plans already. I stopped in and talked to the owners over at the Urban X, and they're planning to do some stuff with us.
Okay.
At the Rubies, you know, it's like, and you know, we've done stuff with docs in the past, and you know, coordinating with each other can really help.
Always a good thing.
Yeah, always a good thing. So that's trying to help each other and do bit. You know, it's a new year. We're all starting all over again, you know?
Yep. And starting all over again means that we can go around this whole wheel one more time. So if you are a business that has been on here before, you know who you are, then by all means, come on out here again. What have you been doing in the last time since you've been out here?
Yeah.
Share with us. Share some stories. Share what's been going on. By all means, you know we're going to be looking for you on Tuesday if you show up or not. And if you don't, we got your number. We know where you are. We know where you live. We got your card.
We know where their business is.
Exactly.
We can run them down. No.
Oh, we could run them down on this show tonight if I so desire. I could go right into the front hallway and go ahead and start plucking off cards going, this person.
Yeah.
I could.
We could.
Very good.
Yeah. But yeah, it's very important that we work together and support each other. And our audience out there, very important for you to not forget us. And you know, Christmas was really good for us at our store, and we were really blessed. We were very grateful. And then January comes, and it just kind of like just sinks. You know, it's the beginning of the year. It's like the holidays are over, everything slows way down, and you're like, I don't need it to slow down. I don't need it to slow down.
Around, you got all that food in your system, and then the holiday season comes around, you got all those candies, gingerbread men, gingerbread houses, anything else, cookies for Santa that he may have skipped by. pierogies if you've been to Poland and everything else. And now January, all those people that knew you knew me, I'm looking for you at the gym because product placements. I'm looking for you.
Yeah.
Come on.
I didn't get my mincemeat pie over the holidays, though.
They made mincemeat pie on Friends one day.
Did they?
Yeah, it was.
I really wanted a mincemeat pie. My wife couldn't find one.
It was Rachel. She made a mincemeat pie, but it was like with different thing. The pages were stuck together. You ever see that Friends episode?
No.
No, yeah. She tried to make it was with fruits, berries, whatever, but then she also added mashed potatoes, beef, and all this.
Oh, did she?
Like I said, the pages were stuck together. It's a good Friends Thanksgiving episode if you ever decide to go ahead and
I didn't. I don't remember that one.
Because we don't have a guest, you get to hear us babble for about an hour. Yeah. Isn't that exciting? Oh my God, what could I possibly think of in an hour? I've got one.
What? I can tell stories.
Oh, stories are always fun. Hey, not only do we have veteran small-owned businesses in Sierra Vista and Cochise County of the greater southern Arizona area, we also have those nonprofit veteran organizations.
You mean like the Warrior Healing Center?
Which is one, and there's some others out there. There's one in particular that I know very well. As a matter of fact, depending who you are, depending on what speed, when I say speed, like a walking speed or a running speed, or if you just want to get out and communicate, converse with other veterans, those who associate with veterans and stuff like that. Shepherd Curly options. Hey, Mo. Hey, Mo.
Okay, so who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Team RWB, Team Red, White, and Blue. They have something coming up on January 22nd. They are doing a dark and early donut run, but also a walk. So that basically means that it's going to be 9 o'clock in the morning over at Veterans Park. It's a Sunday. Basically, it's one of the ways where they try to get new people to come out there so they can interact with other veterans, other people associated with veterans, i.e. dependents, active duty, stuff of that nature. And, just converse, have a good time, know one another, and introduce them to what is Team RWB, which is a nonprofit veteran organization which enriches the lives of veterans through either physical, social, or community interacting activities.
And the name again is the
Team RWB.
Red, White, and Blue.
Red, White, and Blue.
Team Red, White, and Blue.
Not Raymond W. Bliss. Not run, walk, bike.
And that's right here in Sierra Vista.
Here in Sierra Vista, yes.
And they got activity January 22nd.
They have one activity in particular, January 22nd, dark and early. So, you show up at 9 o'clock, you interact with them, and then some will go run around the park. Others who may not can do that can walk around the park.
That's in the morning.
In the morning.
It won't be dark.
It won't be dark. Usually dark and early is by the name, but
it won't be dark.
They stretch it out. It's like, well, ain't nobody getting up at 5:30 on a Sunday unless they're coming in their Sunday best from Saturday night.
Is that a Sunday? The 22nd?
It's Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
So and then usually you just come out there. You go at your own speed. We've had people in wheelchairs come out there. People on bikes.
Oh,
people
you've been
walk
part
their
of
pets. It. I was a part.
You
of
said
Team
we,
RWB.
so you've been a part of this.
I was a part of Team RWB in the past. I'm just a humble member.
A humble
member. Not a leader, just a member passing off information on what they have going on. And this is pretty good because anybody can go out there and do that. Just walk or whatever. And then after that, everybody meets together and they have donuts and coffee available for the people for free.
Donuts and coffee, they should be drinking.
Much as they should be drinking this beforehand while they're going on to keep all that energy going on. And after, to keep it going. Or some Keto Pro, I got that too. I got all going on. But if you decide to partake in the coffee, I got keto cream, by the way, keto and collagens.
Yeah.
And if you want a pastry, that's to each their own. To each their own.
Yeah.
But that's one of the many things. You also have the VFW, you have the Legion, you have a lot of other organizations out here. That one I just happen to know in particular. I'm not trying to single anyone out. If you feel like it was a single out, by all means, come on here and talk about your stuff.
Yeah. Because, nonprofits, they're welcome.
They are welcome.
As a matter of fact, we don't have any. If you're a nonprofit organization and you're a veteran, you're welcome to join the Veteran-Owned Business Network.
You can also come in here if you decide you want to have an hour of your own time to go ahead and talk about the organization that you are with. By all means, come on, call the Warrior Healing Center. They'll go ahead and get that time slotted for you. What best works for you, you sign up right on the calendar right out there and do what. Ooh, look at that 3D. Ooh.
Does that include me?
That includes you too.
I actually have a nonprofit.
You can, yeah.
Did you know that?
No. What is it?
I really do. I mean,
what is it? We're grabbing for straws here. You got to tell us.
So, I did the 2 TV shows.
Right.
So after the first one with National Geographic, I actually got with an attorney and I raised a little bit of funds on a people I know, and I formed a nonprofit, educational, called the Society for Historical Exploration. Actually, I got a website and everything. Hasn't done anything.
You've never shared anything.
I haven't done anything, but my hope was to expand the knowledge of history. I'm a historian, so I believe in studying history to learn from all our mistakes that we repeat over and over and over. And so, I was hoping to do another expedition someday to my Atlantis in Sardinia. So I actually have a nonprofit, but it's kind of dead in the water. I keep it alive, hoping. It's like a hope, one of those things you hope.
Hope and a prayer.
Yeah, hope and a prayer. Yeah. Maybe I just need one millionaire. That's it. I just need one millionaire to come along and say, hey, I want to fund your expedition and let's do a film of your own.
Doesn't everybody need at least 1 million?
Yeah, that's all I need. I mean, it's not that much to ask for. I mean, there's billionaires out there. I mean,
now you're asking too much.
Yeah. Well,
millionaire.
No, I'm saying a billionaire throwing $1 million. Yeah, that's like change.
You too could be a billionaire if you decide to play the lotto. I'm not sponsoring the lotto. I'm just saying
that hasn't worked.
No.
Are you saying it's a guarantee? No, it's not a guarantee.
The only thing guarantee is death and taxes and something. I'll remember it. Oh, forgetfulness.
Well, there is another one.
What?
Death, taxes, and something else. I forgot it too. Yeah. So anyway, nonprofits. I do have, but we're not counting that. Actual nonprofits here in Sierra Vista. Veteran.
We've had people come in here who are not exactly a small business come in here and talk about what they've done.
Yeah.
You could come in here. I mean, anybody could come in here by all means. It doesn't have to be.
We need more guests. We do. We'll go back to some of our old guests and bring them on again, but we need new guests.
We've had people that come in here. They were like going, "Oh God, I'm going to be so uncomfortable. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to get all twitty or whatever." Yeah. And then after we're done, holy shit, can we do it again?
That was fun. Yeah, we always had fun. So, but now it's up to me and
talking about you, Travis.
Yeah, Travis was that was a blast. Yep, and he's joined us tonight. Yes, he is. He actually watches our show, I think, every week. We have some followers, a few. I think we have more than a few.
Now we could have other people in here who have also supported veterans in the military. I'm not going to mention Jeff Davenport by name.
Oh, yes. Yes.
The leader of Native Game Nights and also who has done considerable things emceeing for veteran type events
all over town.
He's well known. He's got his picture in every coffee shop. Gosh darn near.
Is he a veteran?
No.
But you just invited him. He's not a veteran.
Yeah, but he helps out with a lot of.
But he helps veterans. He helps a lot of veterans.
He's a giver. He's a giver.
We could have him as a special guest.
Yeah,
like
he could show us how to do all these mic skills.
Yeah, like Richard Kidd. We had him on. He doesn't own. Well, he's a veteran, but he doesn't own a business. But we had him on because he made that extraordinary trip to Africa. Right. That was it. That was an interesting night. So, but yeah, well, that brings up a point I was going to bring up. I said, it's just you never know when you meet somebody for the first time. You never know their background and what they maybe have done in their life.
Like, for example, what do you think this guy over here used to do in high school? Any guesses?
In high school.
In high school.
I didn't do anything in high school.
You did something in high school.
Not much.
Did you do a sport in high school?
No.
You didn't do a sport in high school?
No, I didn't.
People love wood shop and mechanics. Did you do that?
No.
People like women love a man who knows his way around the kitchen in home economics. Did you do that?
You're really good.
Wow,
You're
I'm really
just really.
stretching
I was a late bloomer. Okay.
Some people love a mathematician.
I made my claim to fame older in life when my Atlantis thing. That's my claim to fame.
I used to run Junior Olympics.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Almost qualified for nationals in the mile. Almost made it the half mile. No, I did make it for the half mile and the mile. The 800 meters and the 1600 meters. It was in Syracuse, New York. I want to say it was, maybe 8th, maybe 9th grade. So many eons ago, 89, 88, 87, 86, or 85, running those time frames. Yeah, I used to run.
Wow.
I got a lot of practice.
Wow.
From others.
Running. Yeah, I
A
bet.
lot of running.
I bet.
Because of this mouth.
Yeah.
Getting me in trouble 24/7.
You probably ran from shotguns a few times,
You're thinking from that part of Indiana. They weren't shotguns. They were 9 mils.
No. I got a story about a guy I met that was really extraordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I first moved here to Sierra Vista, and I moved down here by myself first, and before I moved the family, and I was looking at buying property in the Valley and putting in a modular home. And the guy I was working with, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want, don't have his permission, but he was selling the modular home in Huachuca City.
Mm-hmm.
Older guy, older than me, and I'm old, so he's old. If I'm old, he's old because he was older than me. So sorry, but I'm going to call him old. But an older guy, just selling a home. Turned out that I ended up talking to his service. He was a captain in the Army, and he had a degree in theatrical arts.
Theatrics.
And I'm like, theatrical arts. I'm like, oh, that went really good in the Army. He was like, well, what's your degree in theatrical arts? But
you did a lot of AFN commercials.
But what it did for him was stationed back east at a base. The general's wife was a big fan of theater.
Mm-hmm.
So she enlisted him to help her do theater, which ended up him becoming the Army officer in charge of the Bob Hope show.
Oh, shut up.
Yes.
Wow.
When Bob Hope went to Vietnam all those times.
All those
year after year
and stuff.
Yeah. And he was the one that organized it. Did all that. And I was like, I'm standing here, listen. And then he shared a story with me. And it gave me goosebumps when he told the story. So he said it was right after the moon landing.
Mm-hmm.
And on the tour, they had Neil Armstrong.
Really?
Neil, the astronaut. The man that stepped on the moon for the first time. Any of you out there that doubt that we landed on the moon, I'm going to tell you right now, I got a story to tell you that happened. So he told me personally, and when he told me that during that tour, Neil Armstrong was in a room by himself, and he walked in and he kind of said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir," and he goes, "No, come in. I need to talk to somebody." And it was shortly after his moon landing.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me that Neil Armstrong sat there with him and unloaded all his emotions and feelings that he had when he stood on the moon looking back at that earth and realizing how small and fragile our planet is in all that vast blackness. And when he told me the story, it was him personally, his experience. He gave me literally goosebumps telling me the story.
It's definitely a different perspective.
And I'm sitting there just thinking this is some old guy in Huachuca City selling homes. And it turned out that he had this incredible history of hosting or running the Bob Show to the Vietnam soldiers. You younger people probably don't even remember Bob Hope, but he was a famous actor, comedian back in his day. Yeah.
Bob Hope.
really big in his day. I mean, gigantic. And he would volunteer his time every year and go on a tour in Vietnam and do shows. And he would bring some other famous people, like on this one, Neil Armstrong, but actresses and singers, and Anne Margaret would go with him, and and of course, some of the good-looking actresses always appealed
Goldie
to.
Hawn went to.
Goldie Hawn, I think, with the soldiers, always appreciated that. And no, real big. And here I met the guy that ran that whole thing, the soldier, the captain. It was amazing. So you just never know who you run into and what their background is, especially this old people. Just some old guy. Just some old guy.
This guy.
He did. Yeah, he's a nobody. Yeah. So, not that everybody has a claim to fame, but everybody's done something unique in their life. Even Eric. He doesn't want to admit it, but he's done something unique in his life.
I've done things.
No, we're not talking about those things there. We're talking about the positive things. We've all
positive influence on society.
Yeah, we've all made mistakes too. We know that. There may be a few of them here and there, and you look back. Oh, we don't talk about those anymore. So anyway, but that's my story.
Well, that's your story, and you're sticking to it.
Yeah, it was a guy. It was a good story.
Some other people we've been trying to get on here, and I know she's been extremely evasive.
Huh. She. Oh, I know.
The other one who's up in the head, who runs the asylum known as
She doesn't
Warrior
want to
Healing
get
Center.
on this camera, does she?
She feels like she doesn't need to get on this camera, but considering what she and everyone else here has provided, it would be nice to get Kathy on here. But
she lives here.
She really does. She has a room. She has a couple rooms here. It's like her mansion. If it's not at the desk, then it's
We should get Keith on here too.
Oh yes.
I mean Keith. I won't say his last name without his permission, but he donates a lot of stuff. He donates a lot of time here. They got a lot of people that donate a lot of time here to Warrior Healing Center, and no, they don't get paid. I mean, they donate their time, and the
most precious commodity you can spend is your time.
Yes. Yeah. They're very true. And the older you get, you're more valuable that time becomes.
Extremely valuable.
You're like, I
ain't got time for you.
I even think about gosh, it gets to the point at this age where the year's just like, you're kidding, another year's over?
I know.
Wait, January 22 was just yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's over already.
And I was like, hey, welcome to 2023. Like going, did we skip a year?
Yeah. What happened to last year? Last year wasn't a great year for us. Christmas was, but
Christmas.
Yeah. The rest of the year was kind of, it was kind of a tough year. We had all the gas thing and the economy and the money tight and this and blah, blah, blah. That's all over.
Oh, don't worry.
Well, it's not all over, but who cares?
All right.
It's over.
I know some people aren't going to agree with this next one, but if you've just been paying attention, it's just funny. I guess it depends how you look at it. Will they ever nominate a Speaker of the House?
Oh yeah, I heard that. I think I quit watching the news.
The Representative Mike Getz decided just to I think he tried to start a fight today.
I heard that.
I think he was just trying to start a fight. Like, you know what? Here's one. Go check your news. You'll know exactly what I mean.
I heard the story. It was pretty outrageous.
The one representative from Indiana said, "You know what? Screw it. Yes, no, present." Who representative is that? No, I'm here, present. That's my vote.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys.
Can we just get a whole bunch of new young people in and then start all over?
Would like to go ahead and wipe the slate, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah. I got a new rule. Anybody over, I better be careful. Anybody over 50, don't vote for him. No, get a bunch of young people in office, make a bunch of new decisions. But, well, you can take advice from some of the older people, but get some new blood in there. I'm tired of seeing the same old faces. myself.
Emphasis on same old faces.
Old
I mean,
faces.
old faces.
Who all somehow became millionaires while they're serving the country. I don't know. Hey, wait a minute. You serve the country in uniform, you don't become a millionaire. But you serve the country in politics and somehow you become millionaires. Wait, what's wrong with that?
It's like they've got the inside track on something. I don't know
Something
what it
to-
is. I can't put my finger on it.
I'm not sure what that is either. Wait, how come you don't get to become a millionaire?
There's a lot of stock in their name, you know.
But you serve in uniform, you don't become a millionaire.
Well,
Not too many, maybe a few. I don't know.
You can become a millionaire, but you got to work real hard. If you go ahead and get elected, then all of a sudden you're a millionaire. I mean, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm just saying.
I don't know. We just bring that up.
Just spitballing here.
Yeah, your life of service to others brings you riches. Yes.
And that's why we want you on this side of the camera.
Yes.
This is why. Because you're snarky on that side of the camera.
Yeah.
But when you're here, it's a different story.
Yeah. Yep.
She's like, well, you know, giving your time is, you know, that's a rich commodity. Like, yeah, come on over here, say it. Say it.
Okay. So, but she's right though.
It's true.
It is true.
She's right.
You do when you work and help other people, it does something. It does something.
No.
No.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna need you real quick to go ahead and go to your. Don't even pull the dictionary out of the cupboard because it's a little too old. And I know it's got a lot of dust on there. You have to blow it off. You'll never find it. Instead, go ahead, go online, Merriam-Webster, any other dictionary. Go ahead, look up snarky. You will find a picture of her right there. Kathy, you know who I'm talking about. You'll find a picture of her right there, snarky. See?
In any dictionary?
Any dictionary that I wrote.
Yeah. So, we're not supposed to.
If I hear footsteps, I'm locking the door.
Are we able to talk about politics on this show?
Oh, do you not remember what she hit us with last week? The best of 2022.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, if we were to talk that, then you know we can't exactly favor a side. A picture of who?
You. Yeah, you.
You know.
You know who.
Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick.
Yeah. Okay, I got a wild hair that just won't hide down. I might as well just pull it out there like
we're
this.
looking, you know, and that of which we have that one barber hairstylist. I believe hairstylist is the
could fix me. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, she can fix you up. We got her card. It's right outside. If you come to Warrior Healing Center, we'll be more than happy to share that card with you again with a whole bunch of others who have got their business cards up there. You just have to come in, check them out, and see what is up. And of course, we always give veterans a voice here at Warrior Healing Center in the beautiful Rising Eagle Studios. Give a shoulder shrug.
He's just flexing again. He's just trying to show off again. See, he's just trying to show off again. Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, my wife's getting muscle too. I don't know what you're talking about. She pressed 560 pounds on the leg press.
Wow.
Yeah, she did.
Wow. And she's drinking this too.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. See. Well,
she's getting her protein powder in. She's get the
proof in the pudding, you know.
Proof is in the pudding.
See, you've seen Eric on his show since July, I believe. It was July we did our first show.
July-ish.
And if you remember, he was just a little scrawny pencil neck geek. I mean, you know.
He's going deep into his inner Freddie Blassie.
and just since then till now, working out and drinking his ketone drinks. Look what has happened. There you guys start going. Floyd's Barber Flop. Your show. Oh.
We can do this.
Rising Eagles. Who's Rising Eagles?
Oh, we're Rising Eagles. These studios is Rising Eagle. The Rising Eagle.
The studio is? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was called that.
If you listen to the Mike Zaire show.
No.
I'm just saying.
Are we Rising Eagles?
We're Rising Eagles right now.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He is supposed to normally have his show at 9, but he's having it at 3 later tomorrow because he's having a special guest. I don't know who.
Are we ever going to have a special guest again?
Oh, we could have a special guest.
Yeah.
I mean, unless people just like to hear us talk. I mean, if that's the case, by all means.
You are rising.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
You're not quick on this there.
Yeah. I even have my scarf on. My wife.
He
bought
even
me.
brought his scarf for today's guest. I mean,
my
come
wife
on.
got this for me for Christmas. A beautiful scarf.
Came in here. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I heard footsteps. Like, I'm tired of you talking smack.
One day she is gonna come in here and probably throw stuff at us.
She's gonna come over here going, here, come here. What did Five Fingers say to the face? Huh? Oh!
She's gonna join your karate studio.
She's
Chosen.
welcome. She's welcome.
I bet she was.
But in order for that to happen, she'd actually have to leave out of here, this building, in order to go over there for an hour and a half.
That's true. Yeah, and she lives here. But she would definitely enjoy sparring with you, I'm sure. Oh yeah. She said, oh yeah. She might just make a guest appearance over there one time and just say, oh, I want to spar with that guy right there. Him.
Just come barging in the door. I'll come to pick on this one right here. Whoa.
So keto drink, lift weights, martial arts. That's what's transformed this guy.
And enjoying sugar-free chocolates, also enjoying exotic beef jerky, pheasant, alligator, kangaroo.
Did you get the pheasant?
Yes, I did.
Oh, and you didn't give me
I grabbed it. How am I going to give you the pheasant? You own the place.
Well, I haven't opened one because I only bought a small number, so I didn't. My wife ain't gonna let me open one.
I'll bring it next week.
Did you?
Okay. All
Was it good?
All right. Here's the surprise. All right. We're 5:36 into this program. We go ahead. All right. Next week. I don't care who we have on here next week. We're gonna have someone on here next week.
We are.
We're gonna have someone.
We are. We have a meeting on Tuesday. We're gonna.
Because today is the 5th. Tomorrow. Next week is the 12th, Thursday. And I want to make sure you're paying attention, because we're going to also celebrate the most outstanding, outrageous, strong individual that I know. His birthday.
Really?
Yeah. Mine. 52. This is 52.
I didn't expect him to say mine.
It's my birthday. No, we already celebrated Rob and all that good stuff.
You didn't even celebrate my birthday.
Did you tell us?
Well, it was way back in June.
Yeah, see, there you go.
It was too late.
So we didn't,
it was over.
So we didn't start the program yet.
We hadn't.
So we're building up to it. You celebrate your anniversary.
We did celebrate the anniversary. And what can I put in a plug for Ruby?
All day long.
It was her birthday yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. The famous Ruby of Ruby's Divine Chocolates, who is my daughter, my youngest daughter, was her birthday yesterday. Matter of fact, she's going to dinner tonight with her mother and a bunch of friends. Father's going probably just to go home because I probably don't have to go have dinner with my 18-year-old daughter and like a bunch of her friends. Probably I don't fit in, I don't think.
You could fit in.
I don't think I'll fit in.
You're the star of this network.
But yeah. And she went to Disneyland.
She enjoy it?
Well, I think she did, but I guess it's gotten so busy because she went with a really good friend and her friend's family. They went to California for like a week, and they went to Disneyland, and she hardly got on any rides. She said it was so busy and crowded. I was like, what do you mean?
She's too cool for rides. She's too cool for rides.
Yeah, happy birthday next week.
Some guy wrote that. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh. So it's your birthday. How old are you going to be?
52.
Oh, he's still a young guy.
52.
He's still young. Yeah.
52.
Yeah. I'm going to take my shirt. I got a t-shirt on. Can I flex?
Flex!
Can I?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to.
There we go.
I'm doing it. I'm tired of this. Now, I could embarrass myself. Are my arms going to be big? I think they might be. Well, they're not as big as yours.
That's right, ladies. Go ahead and get your dollars ready because the chocolate man himself is ready for your viewing pleasure.
My wife's going to kill me for this.
You're going to die.
Yes, I have suspenders on. I'm old. Don't make fun of me. I'll tell you what. With this, okay.
Look at that, brother.
Not bad.
Who's got that bump going on? What's up? That's what I'm
Not
talking
bad.
about.
Not bad.
Yeah.
There you go. Not bad. There's still a little bit there in that old man. Not quite there what I was back in my younger days.
Back in his younger days, he wouldn't have been playing around with it. He just went.
I should sell. I should sell these. No, I don't know anybody who sells suspenders.
You
But I'm
gotta
telling you,
sign them first. You gotta sign them first.
I
You gotta
gotta
have an
tell you.
autograph. Ruby's chocolate suspenders.
I got to be honest. They make so much more sense than a belt. I don't care what anybody says. I wore a belt all my life, and of course, you get a little chunky when you get older. What? Rising Eagles gives veteran a voice.
It gives them a voice, and now you get a visual. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So I did not strip. I just took off a shirt. I had a T-shirt on. I didn't know
With suspenders.
that was no stripping kind of show or nothing.
So it covered up the little specials.
Yeah. But suspenders make so much more sense. A belt, you don't have to tighten your waist around you. It just holds you can bend. I can get down on the floor and do whatever I want. My pants stay in place.
That's going to be on in 3 weeks here. We're going to go on location to Ruby's Chocolate.
When I work on a garden, I work in the garden, there's no, pants falling down kind of thing.
At the Ruby's Chocolate compound, we're going to go ahead and watch gardening with Rob.
I should sell suspenders now. They'll promote them. Ruby's suspenders.
You guys sell everything else over there. Oils, tea, coffee, dried fruit. Why not some suspenders? Go for it. Suspenders and scarves.
My wife's bringing in a new product.
Ooh. What?
Doggy treats. Doggy treats for what? And please stop. She's watching.
And that's how it started, Your Honor.
Please stop. She's not supposed to be watching.
Well, she's watching now.
She's supposed to be we're taking Ruby to dinner.
Well, she decided to stop and watch. She might be at the dinner place right now waiting for you. And
Please stop.
Well, let's see where he's doing right now. What? Put that back
I was just showing my muscles, because of this guy, trying to embarrass me, making me look small. He does make me. How come I look so much smaller than you? What's going on?
You're very relaxed in that chair.
Maybe
You're
I need
very
to
relaxed in that chair.
Maybe I need to.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you're making me look like a little guy. Anyway, yeah, my wife was watching. I'm in trouble. I took my shirt off.
She probably called all the waitresses and the waiters and everyone else around the table. They're all possibly watching right now. You doing the voodoo that you do.
Oh, well, what can I say?
Could Ruby's Chocolate be doing candygrams in the near future? I'm just saying. Hey.
No, she is. She's bringing in these. Well, I don't know. I guess she'll announce it, and including. I don't know. Can I give it? Well, she's listening. Can I tell everybody about what you're bringing into the store here in the near future? Respond before I do it. I'll announce it.
Your daughter is also watching.
Oh, my daughter's watching. Wow. Okay.
Look at the viewers just coming on to go ahead, going.
Yeah.
That's Pops. That's my Pop.
Yeah, my dad's. There's my dad's.
There's my Pop suspenders.
And he's flexing his arm. He's flexing his arm.
Show that little bump going.
I got a little bit of muscle left.
Yeah. No, not yet.
Yeah.
Nope, can't say
No,
that.
not yet. Okay, I can't tell you. I can't tell you what kind of unique. I can tell you it's very unique. Nobody else in town has it, but it's going to be for your pets.
Well, what I can tell, at least from a prove it ketones perspective, you've all heard of intermittent fasting. I'm pretty sure that's been the hot word as of late. Intermittent fasting, depending on, it's not what I promoted before, like a 24 and a 60-hour fast box where you'd have. It's more of an extreme reset your body type thing. Those items. This is just regular intermittent fasting. And you could go ahead and research the plenty of benefits that it provides. You could do a 16-8 ratio, like 16. Normally they'll do a 16 where you don't eat and then an 8-hour window in which you can. And usually you try to stick to low carb. But a lot of people have always said, well, when you do it, I'm doing at 16, I'm just drinking water or whatever, and I'm kind of hungry. How do I get around that? We provide intermittent fasting where you don't have to be hungry. You can drink ketones, Keto Pro, protein and ketones, and not be hungry. As a matter of fact, you could gain those benefits and much more. So you can
Okay, I'm going to interrupt you because so somebody
We're not going to mention no names.
Somebody is ready. Peel off the flannel and see what happens to our viewership.
Numbers went up.
Went
up.
It's gonna go down.
I've been looking over here. Numbers went up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By two.
Yeah. But my wife already told me to stop. I can't. The flannel has to stay on. Covered shirt. Yep. Oh, oops. Somebody's. Oh yeah. Yeah. The wife's laughing right there.
But if you would,
at least she's laughing. I'm not in trouble.
Or we could say you go ahead and donate to the Warrior Healing Center, and if you don't donate, every minute another piece of flannel will come off. I'm just.
I only got one flannel shirt.
Bing, and the suspenders are next, kiddos.
No.
But no, we got intermittent fasting. We got intermittent fasting kits. We're doing 5-day iFast accelerator kits to where you're doing a 16-8 ratio, but in that 16, you're drinking ketones, you're having pro, which fits along the guidelines of intermittent fasting. So you don't have to be hungry or be growling, whatever. You can last throughout
or not
the
get
day.
tired.
Or not get tired.
Because fasting can make you tired.
Yes.
But not initially, because
with the ketones and the pro and all the other stuff that's provided, you can still stay fully alert.
I mean, if you fast too long, you turn into, you think of, if you fast too long, I've known
people to fast for as long as 14 days. Not suggested, but they've done it for 14 days.
But when did you think that Neanderthal thing would kick in? Like, I need to kill and eat.
Oh, all of a sudden the carnivore diet comes into play.
Right. You're like, must kill, must eat.
Well, see, at least with intermittent fasting, you're not really. For example, if you was to start it at say 8 at night, and then you go to sleep and you wake up at 6, well, you've already knocked out 10 hours. Yeah. So now you've got just 6 more to go.
Oh,
granted, you might miss.
Is that it?
Yeah, you might miss your coffee, but even in the morning,
you can't have coffee. You got to have coffee.
Wait, let me go. You can have coffee. You can have regular black coffee. But you're definitely going to get your ketones in the morning. You'll get your charged ketones, so you'll have your caffeine there too, which is equal to an 8-ounce cup of black coffee, 95 milligrams. So now you're still going through there, and you have your water, and then by the time 12 o'clock comes around, your window is open, so you can go ahead and get those low-carb snacks in, your low-carb meal, and you can go ahead and get some Keto Pro in there, ketones and protein, and that'll fill you up. And you go through 5 days like it was nothing.
I have a confession to make.
You been sneaking snacks?
No. Well, you brought up the coffee and in the morning with the, when you go give blood for a blood test, okay, you need to fast, right?
Yeah.
So then I go in and they go, okay, have you been fasting? And
no.
And of course I had my coffee in the morning. I'm not leaving the house without coffee. It ain't happening. If I don't have coffee, I'm not leaving the house. Okay. And I always lie. I go, sure. They always say, did you fast? Sure. And then I, whether I'm doing whatever. Yes, I always lie. Yes. It was a little white lie. All I had was coffee in the morning. I didn't eat a big breakfast. But
so how were the results?
Man, who cares? Who cares?
Forget about it.
I got to do another one soon. I went to another doctor with more appointments. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I think we might have to call this one early.
Call what early? Oh, it's not too early.
No, not too early.
Oh, you're running out of steam, aren't you?
I'm not really running out of steam. I've just been waiting for Kathy to bust down that door, and it's not happened yet.
She's not going to do it. We probably should.
And then I'm waiting for Jessica, going, put that back on!
Yeah, we probably should have Kathy on the show sometime.
One day she'll come on here. One day out of a fluke, she won't be paying attention. Then I'll get the remote camera on her. See? Talk about your flannel. All of a sudden, the numbers go up.
We should get Jessica back on the show.
Jessica loves the camera.
As the guest.
You know what?
The guest.
We should have Jessica and Kathy host a show one time, and we could sit over there.
That would be. I'm cleaning the office. I like that idea. We get Kathy and Jessica on here and do a duel with them on the show, and then we can sit in the office and make comments.
We could be the producers and like going, I'm cleaning the office. So you're not supposed to be talking about that.
Oh, we already
What's
got
that?
it.
Yes.
No, I say big no. That's a big no with exclamation marks and everything.
To be fair, we have all had our wives on this show.
We have, yeah, we have. But we have to admit we kind of dominate and they don't get to talk much.
Oh no! Once my wife gets started, she won't stop.
So that's why we need to.
I'm not saying that's.
We
bad.
need to just stand in the
zone.
background and let them,
from the
my house cleaning time. What everybody's cleaning.
When have we ever censored? Well, you really haven't given me a chance yet. First of all, let me go ahead and talk about the. Oh, I heard a door.
What was there that ever censored? We've never said anything.
Was there
wrong.
a reason to censor?
Yeah, we've never said anything bad.
Do you have the right to censor? That's what I'm saying. I want to hear the political views of our.
Really? Did she just say that?
I mean,
you really just said the political views of our veterans.
Maybe you would like to start a show program, a point counterpoint, taking veterans from both sides of the spectrum and put them in the center of the room and see what happens. It'll be like Thunderdome.
Yeah, yeah. There
Two
you go.
veterans enter, one kind of. I don't believe in central. Well, thank the not.
So we could.
See, we talk about cursing, and all of a sudden it goes to that number. It's higher now. Wow,
really?
Losing your flannel, cursing, and political band or Thunderdome. Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. Okay.
I'm not just talking about the Thunderdome. Let's get all Thunderdome up in a.
And we don't need to have elections if we have Thunderdome.
We
just put the two candidates.
We'll just go ahead and put the candidates in there. It's like going, you know what? Fend for yourself. Whoever stands wins.
Yeah, that's it. Strong man wins. Well, strong woman.
And you can't really bet on the young person because the young person can get their not waxed.
Yeah, it will be strong man.
The warrior. The warrior dome.
Yeah. Whoa, warrior dome.
Two warriors with puppets.
Ooh, I like the warrior dome. That's
warrior dome with puppets.
Warrior dome. Yep.
Forget about it.
Yep. The strongest man, woman, whatever.
Puppet.
Left standing. Puppet. Whatever is left standing is now elected.
We could possibly have a Thunderdome background with two puppets going at it. And
yeah, I like that idea. Yeah.
And then we could dress them up to look like certain individuals.
Yeah. With puppets. He's in. Well, he's ready to go.
So all right, we got it.
Yeah.
Puppet Warrior Dome. Yeah. What were those shows?
You're gonna go up. I gotta ask him. Are you gonna go up against Eric? Are you ready?
Warrior Gladiators. We could have the Warrior Dome. I like the Warrior Dome. That was. Say goodnight. Say goodnight, Gracie. Oh, she wants you there now. She's like, all right, you're done.
No, she's going to dinner now.
Well, she wants you there now.
She's going.
She wants to go ahead and share with you her true feelings and.
She's saying good night. She's going. She's listened to us long enough. Us, you included. She's listened to us long enough, and she's now going to dinner with her daughter and all those friends.
And you.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going.
Your wallet's going.
My wallet's going for sure with all the guests. It's gonna be a dinner. That's for sure. Yeah, my wallet's definitely going.
Your wallet's definitely going.
Yeah,
you're the big man on campus.
Yeah, I may be biased, but I see some veterans, those who have sacrificed.
We get it. We completely understand. I feel what you're saying.
That was a serious comment.
I know.
She's getting serious on
all of a sudden, she's like over there, like going, "Put down the duster. I have something to say."
Well, she has a point there. People that have served their country.
It would be good to hear it, you know, from one side and the other side.
And well, especially veterans, because when you're active military, you got to kind of keep your mouth shut. You're in service. You're not supposed to step out of your uniform.
What's a duster?
Right. But after you're retired or you get out of the military and you're a veteran, that rule's gone.
23 years in the military going, you better not say what's on your mind, going, I'm going to need to shut the door first. I'm going to need to shut the door.
Yeah. So, and veterans don't all agree. We're not all the same. We all have different opinions, but we probably agree more than most people. One thing I think non-veterans or people who haven't served in the military have a mistake. A lot of them think that people in the military, join the military, all are of the same mindset and that we just kind of do what we told and don't have our own minds, right? But the actual
you guys are sheep. They can do what you're told.
Yeah, sheep. But it's actually, I found, to be the opposite. Because when you join the military and your life's on the line, you can't tend to like get really serious and think about things in depth. And you're like, why am I doing this? Why am I over here again? Is this for a legitimate reason? Am I really going to sacrifice me or my friend's life for this reason? And they actually think about it more in depth than your average citizen. It's the actual opposite. And they become very well informed and educated on politics and stuff like that. I have found that but I really think that a lot of people that haven't served, that we're just a bunch of sheep, like you said. Yep, do what you're told, don't ask questions, and obey orders. Okay. And
then you got those others. All right. Here's remember, anything that I say can be directed to those here at the Warrior Healing Center. Then you got those other individuals who are like going, well, you joined the military because you didn't have anything going on in your life. And look at me. And that's usually coming from some freaking liberal arts major. I said it.
I was a liberal arts man. I was an historian. That's liberal arts. You just, What do you want? I got you on that one. And technically,
you do really good, sir. I'm just saying. But
really?
I was a basket weaver. No.
Underwater.
No, basket water.
Come up every song.
Basket weaving. My degree was in history. That's legitimate liberal arts. Okay. Well, it's actually not. Is it liberal arts or social? Oh, it's social sciences. It's a science. No, it's not a science. It's
historian. Whatever it falls.
Yeah.
Archaeologist.
Yeah. What do they teach at West Point? History.
Round two, Craig. Let's go. Hey.
Yeah. Ding dong and fight. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, he wants us to. No, we're not fighting.
Not gonna happen.
No.
Not gonna happen.
No. No. Yeah. But
it could. If he doesn't go to the gym.
Oh, no.
You using that or you just sitting there? I'm on my phone.
I get out of breath too quick.
To
fight.
Honestly, since I have been going to the gym, a lot of different people, I've seen a lot of the same people over at the gym, and it's been real good using the gym equipment, getting reacquainted with stuff. But what I've also seen is people sitting on a bench.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, you done with that?
Yeah.
I'm working on my third set.
Get you guys
when do you plan on working on that?
Yeah. Yep. You're right. And I got to tell you, that's a big thing because when I used to, especially college, me and my partner, Gold's Gym, we were Gold's Gym. And it was funny because back then you didn't have cell phones at all. And you went to the gym and everybody talked. I called it gym talk. And, some of it was a typical gym talk, like, hey, how's it going? You good? Hey, how's your bench going? Oh, good.
Yep.
How's this going? But then you also talked, hey, how's your girlfriend doing? And you talked about, and you got to know everybody at the gym. And sometimes you even, hey, that was an interesting lift you were doing. Hey, you got any suggestions of how I can build up my tries?
When the wife and I are going there, I'm like going, I ain't seen that one before. Remember that one because that will work under here and here.
But now you go to a gym, nobody talks. Everybody has the earplugs in their ears.
I get that you're in the zone or whatever, and I had like one or two come up to me and just ask something, but
it's like
I've seen some people get dogged because I would listen over on the side because some people before I would bring in a journal or something of that nature, like going, all right, I stopped at this so that I know where my mark point's at and stuff. So I was like, all right, when I come back, I can actually start here. And when people are like going, oh, why is he bringing that in for? He doesn't need all that. He's just a no judgment zone. I'm trying to take care of me. You take care of you.
Yeah.
Quit judging me for what I'm doing right now. No judgment zone.
But the atmosphere in gyms have changed drastically from my day. It was different. It was kind of it was the bonding thing.
Yeah,
You know, you went to the gym, you got to know the guys that the regulars, gals do, but you know, Gold's Gym was tend to be mostly all guys back in the day. And you got to know each other and, you know, worked out. But now it's like, yeah, you go to the gym, everybody's by themselves.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I go with the wife. You know, that's our best relationship goals. Those who live together, stay together. Yeah.
Yeah. Hear that? See, my wife should go to the gym with me.
That's right, Jessica. Yeah. You should go to the gym.
She already signed off, so she doesn't.
Well, that'll be something here towards the end, like, so it'll be a real good point to mark it going, by the way, did you catch the last 2 minutes of the program? Because there's something I think you missed. Jessica, you need to go to the gym with your man.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, she's yeah.
Relationship.
Oh, she's still on. Another note. She's still on.
I'm going to go there now. We're like going, hey, what happened to all the jerky? None for you. Oh.
Yeah. You know what? No, you didn't tell me. Is the pheasant good?
Yeah, so good.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
God, I want to try it. Do we have any pheasant left? She can tell me. I know. I had a friend of mine that said he was going to come in and buy some pheasant and at least give me a taste. Well, because that's how I got to taste the kangaroo. Was a customer.
Oh, I love the kangaroo.
The customer came in, bought it, and like, oh, how's it? And he goes, well, here, try a piece. I was like, thank you.
All you guys curious about pheasant or alligator or kangaroo and like how you think you could possibly make jerky out of it, let me be the first to go ahead and share with you. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, it's the best. And I'm going to be there tomorrow. I'm going to go look tomorrow.
Well, we don't normally carry that stuff very much because it is unique and it is a little more pricey, a little more pricey. But I made up my mind, was looking for new keto for you. Yes, I have one left.
And it's mine. I claim it.
She has one fed. So I've already made up my mind.
You got it.
So Father's Day 2023.
Yeah.
I'm going to have all of them.
Oh.
I'm going to bring in alligator,
oh.
kangaroo,
oh.
rabbit, pheasant, wild boar. I'm going to have all of them for Father's Day in June of 23. I'm bringing them all into the store for Father's Day.
It's going to be so good.
And then that way, fathers can do, like what do you call it when you have that list of things that you want to do? What's it called? Bucket
list.
Bucket list. Like, oh, I've always wanted to try kangaroo.
Not the other,
boom.
Not the other
I've always wanted to try alligator.
Not the other list.
What?
The honeydew list.
No, not that list. No, the bucket list. I've always wanted to try that. And I'm gonna bring them all. I'm telling Jessica right now, I'm gonna bring them all in. Father's Day, June of 23. We're gonna have all of the unique jerkies in.
You know what?
We're done.
You gotta go.
We gotta go. It's time.
You got ish to do.
Bye, wife.
Oh,
bye.
I gotta go over there and turn it off. So you got the last seconds.
Oh, I gotta. Okay. So
I've been paying attention to you all. Think I haven't.
Yeah. Aren't you going to dinner yet? She's supposed to be going to dinner. Maybe they're watching the show at the restaurant.
I can't wait till he gets here. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, so tune in next week. We don't honestly know who our guest is going to be next week. We're going to have somebody. We're not going to go another week without a guest. We got our big meeting again. Yes, they're leaving soon. Okay.
We're going to have somebody.
We're going to have somebody Tuesday next week, 5:30 here at the Warrior Healing Center. Join us. Any new members and some of you old members that we maybe haven't seen in a while.
Travis, you might be on standby.
Travis, and I'm not going to mention any names, but I will mention JC. Haven't seen your face there lately. Get back in here, and you were on our first show. It might be time to bring you back on. So, I didn't say any names. I just said initials, right? I can't remember. JC. He knows who I'm talking about. Like to see you at the meeting again on Tuesday. So we're gone. See you next week.